Hello SimGamers, welcome back to Let's Play Ultima Avatar, my fan adaptation of Ultima IV written in Game Maker, RPG Maker MZ. Just taking a look at my equipment. Last episode we got some leather armor. Basically spent almost all of our money doing so. And we found out a whole lot about compassion in the city of Britain, which we are now leaving as we go questing about town. We still don't have any new party mates, as we started off with the Bard track, or the Bard career, basically our Bard playthrough. Compassion being our strongest virtue, which translates in this game system to dexterity. So dexterity is our strongest base stat, basically. But that means we cannot have Iolo, the Bard of Britain, join our party. So we must venture forth and explore and find what dangers there are about the world. Now, over my shoulder, I actually have a cloth map from Ultima V, which I could refer to at any time. But I know for a fact that if I follow the coastline down south, we'll eventually find some other towns. And we'll probably find a battle along the way. For this game system, I modified how the encounters work. So there's actually kind of a timer that checks every so often when the moon phase changes to see if I'm going to be attacked. And if I'm going to be attacked, it'll offer me a combat based on where I am. Oh, bingo. A skeleton emerged. Oh no. I have 300 hit points, 28 mana points, and we can fight or escape. Go ahead and fight. Ah, that's pretty good. So this combat system is basically turn-based, based on dexterity. Since I'm playing a bard, I actually tend to do a lot. Spells I have available are Awaken, Combine Garlic and Ginseng to rouse the sleeping, whether by natural fatigue or magical means. Heal. Combine Ginseng and Spider Silk to treat an ally's suffered wounds. I can cure poison by combining garlic and ginseng to flush all poison effects out of the body with the spell. Or sleep. Combine ginseng and spider silk, and the targets may fall asleep on the spot. Skeletons are immune to sleep, so there's no point in even casting that. We'll just keep shooting him with my sling. So I might actually get 2 attacks. Oh, he's dead. We've slain him. Sim was victorious and gains 3 experience. Chests are always fraught with danger, because it could be trapped. But in this case, I found 78 gold. Heck yeah. That's actually a fair bit of gold. The Village of Paws. Let's go counterclockwise this time. This person looks interesting. You see a singing bard. I am John Little. How are you? John Little says, quite well indeed. What do you do? I sing of Britannia. Britannia is a land so fair, to other lands I would not dare. I hear that you are from another world. What was it called? I'm either from Earth, Mars, or Proxima. I'm gonna go with Proxima. I hope someday you may return. Farewell. Yes, I identify as someone from Proxima. Here's a person hiding in the shadows. You see a hooded ranger. I am Baron. How are you? I am well. What do you do? I travel the land of Britannia. Good travels. I think he's belying what he knows. But there are a couple people in this shop to talk to. You see a small druid. I am Damsel. How are you? A bit hungry. What do you do? I'm here to buy food. I hear they have the best rations here. Rations are used in dungeons. Do you travel in the depths? Not yet. I'm sure you will. Farewell. All right, so they have food available here. Good day and welcome to the market. May I interest you in some food? Yes, please. I have 96 gold. I can't afford any rations, but I can at least afford some food. How much food can I buy? I could buy 24 food. I mean, might as well keep my food well stocked. There are, after all, some survival elements in this game. It's possible to starve to death. Who are you? You see the chief guard. Welcome to Pause, stranger. I am Wilmore. How are you? Excellent. What do you do? I am the chief guard in the village of Pause. Pause is a great village, and we keep it safe. Do you mean to cause trouble? No trouble. Good. Pirates sometimes come from an isle to the east, trying to cause trouble. Okay, down here is a sheep. And someone hiding in... You see a meek shepherd. I am Wheatpin. How are you? Fine, thanks. What do you do? I just sit here. Farewell. All right, Wheatpin knows more than he's leading on. So does Baron, for that matter. Again, every town I made has its own individual soundtrack. And some people have their own soundtrack too. You see the harbor master. Welcome, friend. I am Francesco. Can I interest you in a skiff? A skiff? Francesco says, for only 300 gold pieces, you can have the best. Will you buy it? Yes, I'd buy a skiff. It seems you have not the gold enough to pay. Good day. Oh, hang on. Welcome, friend. I am Francesco. Can I interest you in a skiff? What about a ship? Francesco says, pirates have claimed most of the ships. If you stay close to the shore, you might be able to claim one. Travel safe, friend. I don't think we're ready for that yet. Oh, heck. What? A wild boar emerged. Okay. Wild boar charges. He missed. Thank goodness. So far, my armor is doing me quite nicely here. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up, armor. Oh, I get another attack before he does? That's my dexterity speaking. Ow. That stung. Like, more than 10% of my hit points. Sim was victorious. I got 7 experience from that fight. Poor boar. You see a tough girl. I am Teresa. How are you? Right good. What do you do? I am the stable hand. I saw you the way you dealt with old Red Eye. Must be here to see Smith, the talking horse. Goodbye. Talking horse, you say? You see a stallion. He nods to you. Teresa says, he says his name is Smith. So, in some of these dialogues, obviously, in the original one, you just talk to Smith. He talks right back. But I tried taking some creative liberties to have some fun, just for my own personal thing, where, in this case, obviously, Teresa can interpret what Smith has to say. Teresa says, he says his name is Smith. How are you? Smith nods twice. Teresa says, he says he's good. What do you do? Smith stomps his foot a few times. Teresa says, he says he's working on the answer to one of the one true axiom. Smith snorts. Teresa says, he says, come back later if you want to know the answer. Smith nods. Teresa says, he says, farewell. This is one of the ongoing gags, I guess you could say, in Ultima IV. Smith is supposed to tell you about the one true axiom, but he never does. And in homage to that fact, I like, if we return to Smith later and stuff, after our adventures, we'll get various iterations of nothing out of him. You see an answer. I am Asomly. How are you? Jolly good. What do you do? I'm here to dance. Does that interest you? Yeah, here's a coin. Thank you kindly. Asomly dances and sings. Ho-e-oh-he-hum. Even down here they know the Song of Compassion. Move along. Alright, well here's an armor smith? Okay. Who are you guys? The wise lord introduces himself. Well met. I am Lord Simon. The wise lady next to him introduces herself. And I am Lady Jessica. How are you? Lord Simon says, we are well. What do you do? Lady Teresa says, we are the keepers. Lord Simon continues, of what we cannot say. Farewell, Sim. Our hopes go with you. Oh, okay, well, you see a tall, muscular knight. I am Sir Noble. How are you? Oh, not Noble, it's Sir Hobie. Sir Hobie says, tired and hungry, but always faithful. What do you do? I serve Lord British and quest always for Britannia. My quest is to defeat the evils of the world. Is it your quest also? Yes, it is. Yes. We are as one. Farewell. So this person, Pierre, says, welcome to light armor. Would you like to see my wares? Sure, let's see what you got. They have cloth and leather, of which I can neither afford, but I also have enough of right now. What's in here? A blind woman turns to you and says, welcome to the Mystics. I am Sheila. Are you in need of reagents? So I have two choices here. I can pay full price for them, or I can cheat a little bit and pay half price. I mean, she's blind. She wouldn't know, right? But I will pay full price. I have 0 money, but oh, here we go. Here's where we can buy some reagents. Black Pearl is a fearful reagent in the creation of kinesthetic magic, that is, projecting objects. Blood moss. Fungal growth is especially favored as a reagent for its ability to enhance mobility. Garlic. So this is a very affordable place to get garlic. Ubiquitous and strong-scented reagent used effectively in warding off evil spirits. And here we have ginseng, an ancient reagent used extensively in healing. Spider silk is the magical product of the garden spider. As a reagent, spider silk magnifies its binding power. Sulfurous ash. Sulfurous ash adds high levels of energy to the spells which require it. Farewell, traveler. Of course, I have no money for which to buy such things. But this time, let's talk to you. You see a small girl. I am Pix. How are you? Good, thanks. And you? I am well. Good. What do you do? I'm too young for a job. Bye. Bye, Pix. Chicken. Come here, chicken. Okay, just make sound effects. People in here to talk to. You see a man of many years. I am Zare the Wise. How are you? Well, what do you do? I have been near the Codex. Secret, for its secrets are boundless. Farewell. Oh, nice. You see a tall, burly man. I am Sven, ya. How are you? Fine, thanks. What do you do? I am a lumberjack. With my axe, I can chop them down quick. It's a big axe. Are you a lumberjack? No, I'm a bard. Build up those arms. Thanks, Sven. And you are a large woman. I am Sal. How are you? Healthier every day. What do you do? I am the barmaid. I serve the ale. We have the finest brew in Britannia. We only serve folly on tap. Do you favor folly? I suppose. A great mug, if I may say so. Farewell. Unfortunately, I have 0 funds, having spent it all on food. I didn't find much more here in the village of Paws, so what is there in my journal? It's been updated, if anything. My quest? My quest is still to find the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. Master my weapons and magical ability. Still looking for companions to join me. The Abyss. Someone in the Tavern of Buccaneer's Den, so nothing new there from last episode. From the Codex, we still have the Stone of Compassion and other quests. Something in Serpent's Hold, something in Minnick, but that's it. So, the Village of Paws hasn't really advanced my quest in any meaningful way. Let's continue on our explorations. Paying attention to where we go, these purple areas are swamps, and they're quite poisonous if we walk through them. As a lone traveler with not much in the way of magic, I'm going to have to take the long way around. Combat. A giant spider. Oh, I might get poisoned still. Oh, I missed. Yep, he's trying to poison me. Get spanked, spider. Now, the thing about spiders is technically they're non-evil. If I wound him enough, he might try and flee. He's not fleeing yet. And I have been poisoned, so I'm losing hit points. Not only from the battle, but every move. Sim was victorious with 4 experience earned. Bother. So we are poisoned, which means a portion of our health is going to be lost. Just constantly. How much? I have 3 garlic and 5 ginseng. So I can definitely afford a cure poison to get rid of that. There's one of the dungeons we're definitely not ready to go into. But we're past the swamp. Walking across the plains of Britannia. And here is the town of Trinsic. There's guards on patrol. You see a big guard. Yes? How are you? Excellent. What do you do? I guard the gate into and out of Trinsic. 'Tis an honorable job. Do you strive to bring honor upon your peers? Yes, I do. Dupre, the leader of our town, joins many honorable quests. Oh, I should go talk to Dupre. You see a strong paladin. I am Rigmore. How are you? Extra good. What do you do? I am the welcomer. Welcome to Trinsic, City of Honor. Enter and find your path. Oh, thank you, Rigmore. Up here we see a handsome fighter. I am Dupre, Knight of Britannia. How are you? Very well. What do you do? I am the town leader. It is an honor to lead a town such as Trinsic. Honor gives life meaning. Do you try to live honorably? Why, yes, I do. Like finely polished armor, honor seeks constant care, for it will soon tarnish. May I ask for the honor of joining your company? Yes, please join. Oh my gosh, we just got... Dupre says, let us be off. Dupre, Lord of Trinsic, joins the party. Hell yes, we now have a party mate, which will make our jobs so much easier. Let's take a look at his stats. A level 2 paladin. He's got a spear and chainmail. Again, the various attributes that a person has will be influenced by the virtues they embody. So honor is truth and courage combined. And that means this person gets a boost to intelligence. And I want to say, because of courage, a boost to offense. Even unarmed. Excellent. You see a sleepy fighter. I am Publius. How are you? Tired. What do you do? I drink a toast to honor. What is left when honor is lost? Nothing. Take honor from me and my life is done. Do you strive to live an honorable life? Yes, I do. Honor gives greatness. Good day. Talking to him made me sleepy. What's in here? It's locked. We still have 0 money. Oh, we fought a spider. Animals and non-evil creatures don't generally carry cash. You see a soulful fighter. I am Durgan. How are you? Tired. What do you do? I have quested long and hard and seek a place to rest. I am seeking the Shrine of Honor. Are you enlightened in the virtue of honor? Not yet. The shrine lies to the south and west beyond the swamps. So now we know where the Shrine of Honor is, at least. Farewell. Thanks, that's really, really good information to have. Come here. You see a scruffy merchant. I am Winthrop. How are you? A bit ragged. What do you do? I trade in rumors. What would you like to hear about? About Trinsic. On the southern edge of the continent of is the magnificent town of Trinsic, from whence came Lord British's finest paladins. Trinsic is south of Lord British's castle, near a large plain, mountains, and a dense forest. The tap in town has some of the best brew around, and the bartender is a great source of current gossip. Be sure to tip her well. Farewell. Yes, I took that right out of the manual, I guess, for the game. Here is a tall sailor. I am Sailor Sam. How are you? A bit waterlogged. What do you do? My specialty is navigation. Is it your specialty? No, it isn't. At least not yet. You must not own a sextant, eh? Go to the pub in Jalum and ask of sextants. So another additional quest going on. Oh wait, I see something. Who's this hiding back here? You see a bony skeleton. I am Skittle. How are you? What do you mean? What do you do? I hail from the Dungeon of Shame. Have you been there? Not yet. It holds items you will need. Goodbye. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Skittle, for the information, I suppose. Ooh. Here's someone to talk to. You see a tall wizard. I am Swindrick. How are you? Fully healed. What do you do? I cast spells of great power. Do you cast spells of great power? Not yet. Their main ingredient is mandrake root. Ask at the Folly Tavern in Paws of Mandrake. Oh, that Paws is where we came from. Journal section, other quests updated. Farewell, traveler. Ooh, starting to get hungry. Oh no, another boar. A wild boar emerged. Well, this time we've got 2 people to fight with. So... Well, Dupre is hitting things pretty hard already. Of course, that boar's hitting things pretty hard too. But there's 2 of us and 1 of it. There we go. Sims party was victorious and we got 7 experience. And we found some food. You see a cowering child. I am Taryn. How are you? Scared. What do you do? I ran from the boar. A big one with long pointy tusks. Is it gone yet? Yes, it's gone. Phew. I thought it would get me. Bye. Bye, Taryn, I suppose. You don't have any more to tell me right now? It occurs to me, if one is wondering about the resolution of this game, the reason it's not quite full screen or whatever, it's actually because I built it specifically to run on the Steam Deck. You see a wandering mage. I am Quix. How are you? Adequate. What do you do? I seek the skeleton. It knows a great secret about the purple stone of honor. So, remember to self, we're looking for 4 things. The location of the shrine, the rune for the shrine, the shrine's mantra, and information about the stone that is associated with this virtue. Seek the skeleton to know more. Journal selection, the codex updated. Farewell. Do I go in here and get poisoned to talk to this jerk? Yes, I suppose I should. Okay, here we go. You see a mystic wizard. I am Virgil. How are you? Virgil says, I am well. What do you do? I create magical fields. Poison is my favorite. Is it yours? No, certainly not. Well, I don't care. Farewell. How poisoned am I? Dupree's a little poisoned. Other people to talk to. You see a shining paladin. I am Lexi. How are you? Superb. What do you do? I am a warlord of Trinsic and have solved many quests. Solving quests brings you honor. Do you strive for honor? Why, yes I do. Then solve quests and try not to kill the non-evil creatures of the land. Alright, so letting non-evil creatures live, if possible, both gives us compassion and honor. Farewell. And poor Dupree is suffering from some poison. You have some shops to talk to people in. You see a dignified paladin. I am Aristotle. How are you, Aristotle? I am well. What do you do? I search for honor. Dignity consists not of possessing honors, but in deserving them. Honor no one, but honor no one, but honor itself. Do you try to be honorable at all times? Yes, I try to be. That is impressive. Do you see a searching paladin? I am Klein. How are you? Well, what do you do? I seek entry to the Shrine of Honor. Each requires a rune and mantra to enter and use the shrine. The mantra for the Shrine of Honor is Sum. A man named Winthrop knows of the rune. Did we already talk to Winthrop? Farewell. So here is dueling weapons. Would you like to see my wares? Sure. Okay, here's some serious weapons. Even the mace improves my attack. Dupre, of course, is already wielding a spear. So we have ourselves a mace, an axe, a bow. Continuing on. Did we go... Yes, we went and talked to people in the inn, right? We're looking for Windrick. Or Winthrop? I traded rumors of what we... yes, ask about the rune. There was a small child who knew named Taryn. Find them and ask of the rune. Brilliant. So I just need to find Taryn now, and I should probably... well, wait. He's doing okay for now. Oh yeah, Taryn was down in this corner, right? Terrified by that bull? Yeah. Taryn, can you tell me about the rune? Taryn says, it is buried in the southwest corner of town. Oh, great. So the rune is buried down here in the southwest corner of town. Gotta deal with this poison again. You found the Rune of Honor. Journal Seeking Enlightenment, Honor updated. Okay. You were gonna go ahead and cast the rest of our cure poisons that we got here. You've used the last of your garlic, which is problematic because that means I can't cast any more cure poison. So we'll have to be cautious about getting poisoned, but let's go ahead and do a recap of our journal. My quest is pretty much the same right now. We have found the Shrine of Honor, south and west of Trinsic beyond the swamps. I have a rune and northern mantra. So now I know about both compassion and honor. The abyss hasn't changed. Wasn't there something new about the codex? Stone of compassion. The skeleton Trinsic can tell me about the Stone of Honor. Right, I didn't talk to the skeleton. What else? That's it. So let's go talk to that skeleton, because we forgot to talk to him. And, you know, that journal was just using the dialogue options, really, and a lot of logic. Let's see what dialogue it would show. How are you? What do you do? Have you been there? Not yet. Oh, here we go. The Stone of Honor lies in the Dungeon of Shame, along the river south of Empeth Abbey, near the mountain lake. Okay. So, if we check our journal, under the Codex, Stone of Compassion, the Stone of Honor lies in the Dungeon of Shame, along the river south of the Empeth Abbey, near the mountain lake. So, I think, oh, and other quests. A barkeep in Jelm can tell me about the Sextant. The Folly Tavern and Pause can tell me about Mandrake Root. And a one-handed beggar in Severed Soul can tell me about the magic orbs. Zircon and Minnick. So we have quests building for other towns. I know this episode is probably running a little bit long, but I think we're going to go ahead and go back. No, we'll go back to pause later. For now, we're going to call this episode to a close so it doesn't get too long in the tooth as we explore other lands of Britannia, having completed all the dialogues that we can currently do in Trinsic, and having a party mate by the name of Dupre, the leader of Trinsic, joining us, which is pretty exciting. It really, really increases our combat capability, which means surviving out in the open will be a whole lot easier. Until next time, I want to remind you I'm SimGamer TV, and this is a fan adaptation of Ultima IV, which I have titled Ultima Avatar. Written in, as I bonk my microphone, written in RPG Maker MZ, or I guess I could say constructed in RPG Maker MZ. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the series so far. This is a special series that's only available on this channel. Until next time, I've been SimGamer.